remember the troop I briefly mentioned a few times by the bus stop? That's right, the long-tailed rhesus hybrid troop that boasts a few figures almost like they are plucked out straight from Angkor Wat to Hong Kong. I haven't seen them for almost a year. I know they have moved to the cemetery below Monkey Hill though. About 3 weeks ago I took a detour and met them again. And here's how well they are doing there. Caldecott Road cuts along the hillside above the cemetery. A school, and a few residential high-rises are located along this road. That's the school. And obviously people here feed them regularly, no wonder they aren't coming back. It must be quite distracting though to have monkeys peeping through the windows while kids are taking their classes. This one does still have recognizable long-tailed features. But all the tails aren't long anymore after several generations crossbreeding with rhesus. That's their alpha male, the same one we saw a year back or so. He is still at the helm. So I gather this asphalted over hillside is their home nowadays.
just many all over the place.
One of the residents passing by obviously aren't very fond of them, and I do understand, as these guys could be quite destructive, left to their own devices. But the fault lies with whoever leaves food for them regularly along this road. And it doesn't look like the stale bread we see on Golden Hill Road. It certainly looks like something more expensive to me. And it's almost certain that several of them are expecting to. I suppose people can't resist their anthropomorphic cute faces, especially the babies and youngsters. There's the Catholic cemetery I showed you last time. If there's ever an urban monkey problem in Hong Kong, I bet it's these fellows from the hybrid troupe taking a foray into the city below and beyond there. I am not sure what has caused their relocation, but then the bus stop area has always been highly sought after by many troops. I am not surprised they have lost out some time ago to another more powerful troop. But now they have hit the jackpot here. Caldecott Road is quite a nice area, and the house price here isn't exactly cheap. A quick search on the net will tell you that a regular apartment in one of the high-rises there costs in the region between 10 million to 20 million Hong Kong dollars, which roughly equates to about 1 to 2.5 million US dollars. Overpriced, yes. Worth it? Definitely not. Obviously the property developers knew that their high-rises are very close to Monkey Hill, in actual fact, only a leisurely 5-minute stroll away. And they have tried their best to deter the monkeys from visiting. But those sharp pieces of glasses aren't working, are they? I bet they could easily climb up and break into one of those apartments up there. As we speak, one is already breaking into the grounds of a high-rise opposite. This is really tacky, don't you agree? Not one actually, there are at least 3 already up there. And they're all coming for this particular tree. There must be a reason to it. This property has a better measure against monkey intrusions. And it certainly seems to work. Except near where the tree stands. To be honest, I think it's cool one could just observe wildlife from the comfort of one's own home by just looking down through the windows. Don't you agree? Their pouches are filled to the brim, they obviously are gorging on something there up in the tree. Yup, I think I know the reason. The tree is fruiting and they are all enjoying a bonanza of berries up there. And there are obviously tons of those berries for them to pick to their heart's content. The management has made the right decision to leave this tree and monkeys alone. Monkeys could be a nuisance, but they are part of the nature we live in. good news obviously spread fast. A couple has just arrived from across the road. They are better law, better abiding citizen than me. They did use the pedestrian footbridge to do so. They obviously aren't invited over. They have to wait until it's their turn. And I think an empty slot is coming up soon. Go grab it, girl. Her partner doesn't seem to be able to climb as well. He certainly does seem to have a limp at times. So he will wait here patiently for his lady to return. Even the birds are feasting on these berries. Isn't nature fair to everyone? So now you know the hybrid troop is thriving at the newfound home. And they have no reason to come back sooner. The same goes with the car park troop. Who needs to come back to Golden Hill Road with all these people there feeding them?